Alright, this file is actually an interactive PDF file. When you open it up, this is what it's going to look like. It might actually be zoomed in a tiny bit more, but basically this is it. You can see all the main topics here. And just real quick, if you scroll all the way to the left, you're going to see that. And if you go to the right, you see that. And there's also, if we scroll all the way to the bottom, there's that. The reason for that is because when you expand all of the topics, they'll be closer together and it'll look more uniform. There's actually no way around for me to fix that. That's just the way it is. Just to give you a heads up. But if you hit this button down here, it's going to center the map. And then if you hit the button on the right, actually that's the center right there. The button on the left is fits the map to the display. So if you're zoomed in pretty far and you hit this button, it's going to zoom out a little bit and fit everything in the window. And then if you want to center it, you hit the right button there. But let's zoom in a second here and dive into exactly how you're going to use this. As you can see here, I'm using the controls on the bottom. This is part of that interactive PDF that I mentioned. You want to ignore the typical PDF controls up top here, and I'll show you why. If you zoom out, basically you're just zooming out of the window, and as you can see, you're going to get to a point where it's completely useless. So ignore these up top, just leave it what it's at when you open up the file, and just use these controls down here to zoom in and out to fit the map to the window and to center it. So let's zoom in a tiny bit more here and show you exactly what we're dealing with so you can see what the map's about. Here you can see plus signs next to all the topics. Basically what you do is you click on them and the topic will expand to more subtopics, and you can see here let's go back a second. If we click on this one, it'll expand. Here you can see on this one there's another one, so you click on that and that expands. But let me show you a quicker way and easier, which is something I wish I would have found out sooner. It would have helped me out a lot. But if you right click on a topic and then select show all levels, basically that's going to do exactly what it says. It shows all levels. Here you can see they're already expanded for you, so you don't have to click on them. If you want to do it manually, you can, but I suggest you just right click, show all levels. There's also a collapsed topic that you can see here, which will do the opposite. It collapses it. Let's scroll down to one of the updated topics, which is online traffic generation. I'm going to show all levels. This one takes a second because it's so large. There you can see it expanded, and I want to show, see these blue, these are actually hyperlinks. So whenever you see these, if you click on that little icon there, it'll take you to whatever the corresponding thing is next to it. So for instance, here it will take you to SEO Quake, which is it's basically a tool for search engine optimization. Here you can see a bunch of directory listings. Again, if you click on it right next to it, it's just going to take you to kazoo.com, Bing logo, Yahoo, Google, whatever is right next to it. And you can see there's a bunch of them in this this online traffic generation here. There's a couple more spread out through the map, but this one has the most of them. I like to use this as basically a checklist when I'm either working on my business or the business for a client of mine. So what I do is I open up the file, and this is what it's going to look like when you open it up. It might be zoomed in a little more, but it's going to look like this. And let's say that I need to build a website. So I'm going to right click on the website, show all levels, and as you can see there, it fully expands. And again, it's like a checklist. You want to make sure it's search engine optimization. You want to make sure you have the opt-in box, the important information above the fold, clear call to action, irresistible offer, so on and so forth. And just to give you another example, let's say that let's say you're going to write some copy, say coming in and buying motivators, which I think would be a big benefit when you're writing some copy. You're going to see why people buy. They buy because of their feelings, the transfer of responsibility. People buy what they want, not necessarily what they need. So that's going to help you when you're writing your copy. Same thing here with knowing your market. Another good topic to help you when you're writing copy. Let's see what else here. Let's say you need to generate some leads for your business or a client's business. Come down to lead generation, right click, show all levels, and you're going to see that fully expands there. And you're just going to see a list of topics here that are different ideas for lead generation, whether it's offline or online. And again, it's just like a checklist. We have direct mail, telemarketing, website, cold calling, print ads, so on and so forth. Another quick viewing tip: if you go up here to the toolbar and select view, you'll see reading mode and full screen mode, which is Control A and Control L. Let's click on that. Basically, you just get a little more viewing area here. Reading mode is really not that beneficial, but it's there if you need it. Full screen mode is obviously going to do just that. It's going to go to full screen. You can see you still have the controls here. This actually is pretty cool because you get, you know, about another inch of viewing area, and everything still works the same. You can still click on topics and go in and out of them. Just basically a larger screen. If you want to get out of that, you hit either Control L or just hit the escape key. That'll just take you back to the normal here. And actually, let's take off reading mode. Here we are back to normal. So here I'm going to hit Control L, and as you can see, that went to full screen. If I hit escape, it goes back. Just another quick tip to help you out in case you like that viewing mode better.